Hello everyone, still on solving quadratic equations by factoring, but this time a is greater than 1 or a is less than 1. Okay, but of course a cannot be equated to 0, otherwise it's no longer a quadratic equation. Okay, so let's try to have this example. Say 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so the given is 2x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so still we use the technique here, the same technique. We use the splitting the middle term technique. Okay, so the middle term is here, and then the product of the leading coefficient and the third term, 2 times 3 is 6 on top. So again, the same process. Okay, what are the products of, what are the factors of 6 that will give you a sum of negative 5? Okay, so what are the factors of 6? Okay, so positive 6. So it can be both negative, it can be both positive. Obviously, it is both negative, as the middle term here is negative. So this is negative 2 and negative 3. And to check if your factors are correct, you multiply the two factors. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Check. Then combine. Negative 2 plus negative 3 is negative 5. Check. Then this is 2x squared minus, we use these two terms now. Okay, we split the middle, that negative 5x, to negative 2x and negative 3x plus 3. This is equal to 0. So again, take note that this negative 5x is just the negative 2x and the negative 3x in the second line. Okay, we split the middle term negative 5x into negative 2x and negative 3x. Okay, then from there um, we group 2x squared minus 2x, then minus. If this is minus, the terms, the sign inside will change. This is 3x minus 3 is equal to 0. Take note of that. If this one is minus here, the sign here will change. Okay, of course, because negative, when you remove the bracket here, negative times 3x will give you negative 3x, and then negative times negative 3, negative 1 times negative 3 will give you positive 3. Okay, so take note of the change of sign. And then factor out 2x as common, so this is x minus 1 left, minus factor out 3, so this is x minus 1 also, is equal to 0. The common term that can be seen now is x minus 1, okay, and x minus 1. So you can factor it out. So x minus 1 is factored out. So we have 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. In the same procedure, the same process, you have to equate two factors to 0. Okay, so x minus 1 is 0, so x is 1. Then 2x minus 3 is 0. 2x is equal to 3. Then x is equal to 3 over 2. Okay, so these are the values of our x, positive 1 and 3 over 2. Okay, or 1.5. Let's have another example. Another example. So we have 2x squared, 2x squared minus 7x minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, So this is minus 7. The middle term on top of it is minus 18. So again, take note, the number here is the product of the two factors, and this one is the sum of the two factors. What are the factors of negative 18 that will give you a negative 7? It's negative, negative 9, and positive 2. To check if your answers or your factors are correct, negative 9 times 2 is negative 18, check. Then negative 9 plus 2 is negative 7, check. Okay, then write the two factors now. Okay, this is minus 9x, okay, plus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. So again, always remember that this minus 7x, we split that into 2, which is minus 9x and positive 2x. So this is 2x squared minus 9x. This is one group. Okay, plus 2x minus 9. Okay, another group. No change of sign inside because this one is just positive here. So no need to change the sign. Okay. Then factor out x as common in the first expression. So we have 2x minus 9 plus 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, and as you can see, okay, 2x minus 9 is common, so factor it out. So this is 2x minus 9. Okay, and this one is understood to have a 1 here. So what is left in the first expression is just x. And the second expression is that the blue one or 1, which is equal to 0. Equating both sides to 0, so 2x minus 9 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to 9. So x is 9 over 2 or 4.5. X plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is minus 1. Let's have another example. Okay, let's have another example before I give you the items to do on your own. Okay, let's have this 2x squared. 2x squared plus 13x plus 6 is equal to 0. Again, we split the middle. This is 13. On top is 12. The product of 2 and 6. 2 times 6. Okay, that's the product of, okay, 2 and 6 is 12. Now what are the factors of 12? Okay, that will give you a sum of 13 as the combination of the two factors. Should be 12 and 1. 12 and 1. To check if your answers are correct, 12 times 1 is 12, check. Then 12 plus 1 is 13, check. Okay, so right now the uh, combination of factors here, I mean the middle term, we split 13x to 12x plus x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, so again, always check that your 13x here is just equal to the 12x and x. We split the 13x to 12x and x. Continue. So this is 2x squared plus 12x. This is one group. Okay, plus x plus 6. Another group is equal to 0. Factor out 2x. This is x plus 6 now. Plus x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, as you can see, the factor x plus 6 is common, so factor it out. This is x plus 6. Okay, and take note, this one is understood to be 1. So what is left in the first expression is just 2x. So 2x plus 1, which is equal to 0. Okay, equating these two factors to 0, x plus 6 is equal to 0. So x is minus 6. 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. 2x is minus 1, so x is minus 1 half. Okay, so these are the values of the x. Okay, let's have the last example, then I'll give you your exercises because I know you're excited to work on your own. Okay, so 3x squared is the last, minus 5x plus 2, this is equal to 0. So again, this is the middle term here, negative 5. On top is the product of 3 and 2. This is positive 6. Then what are the factors of positive 6? That will give you negative 5 as the sum of the factors. So we have negative 6 and 1. Okay, to check if answers or your factors are correct, um, negative 6. Oh no, this is positive, sorry, it's wrong factors. Okay, this is minus 3 and minus 2, because minus 3 and minus 2, or when you get the product of minus 3 and minus 2 is positive 6, and then negative 3 plus negative 2 is negative 5 and negative 5. Okay, then 3x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0. So again, always stop. Okay, always check your middle term. The value of the middle term must be maintained all throughout. Then group this one, 3x squared minus 3x. This is one group. Take note, this is minus again. So this is 2x minus 2. The sign inside will change. Okay. Then factor out 3x in the first expression. So this is x minus 1 minus factor out 2. This is x minus 1 is equal to 0. X minus 1 is a common factor, as you can see. So factor it out, x minus 1, and they have 3x minus 2. This is equal to 0. Okay, equating these two factors into 0, x minus 1 is 0, so x is 1. Then 3x minus 2 is 0, 3x is 2, so x is 2 over 3. Okay, so 1 and 2/3. So these are the values of x. Okay, now I want you to do some items here on your own. Okay, so I want you to do these exercises, numbers 14, 15, 17, 18, 20, and 21. Again, all the answers are written to the right side of each given. Okay, message me if you cannot get the correct answer, if you need more help. Thank you.